for the governor, some 10,000 cedis on his bed could not be found. So some of these hungry party foot soldiers that they use, who parade themselves as national security operatives, are after all perhaps not even being paid, and they use this opportunity to steal. The governor's wife's earrings and necklaces were also not traced. They couldn't be found. In other words, those operatives stole these earrings and necklaces.
Mama kwaba mpamna ke Black Media. Abuja Afenyo Markins ena ni buafu pa ye na abuja ni bufu afu na ne se wose eye national security for ebo modia bodemu ewo eye Dr. Addison kwamena office ana ni fie na mra mukopie ni fie no abuja ne yele entoma egu honom national security foi ekom adi wo mu no mo pe bibia di ewu no wo se sabi omutimi nutu dem honom ma fie wi akire no eye Bank of Ghana chairman eye Dr. Kwamena Addison ne yere toma ayera afi ne yere asomade ayera ne yere komudie ayera entoma yedigugu yensei eno nso national security foi according to openina ye friend say Afenyo Markins adi to just say national security for nko ono mo omo wia ma even sabi entoma yedigu yekom yasum yensa enina yesisidie nyina no omafa afiri honom abusianya no nko an oso omawia saba be wia sabi o 10,000 Ghana cedis eno nso omahwehwa wo mu hunu na ne yapa sabi NDC for baye na omakwa akofa hungry national security for ekom di wo mo pa sentesa ha enka omokọ Bank of Ghana enkane dada enkane aban dada Bank of Ghana chairman Dr. Addison Kwamena efie no enkomo ntimi anuntu ankwanko fefa sa ne ma wi a omufiri honom no omunhunu eno na America say abufuo de eba na yetu niema de gu baabi ante ebia ombenutu honom no ebia na sika no ene entoma no sika no krampo de ebeka se ebia mframa de ko ba de entoma na wo ka ne de ebia na sebi mframa mfanko eba na entoma ne de afra enema wo because be ma de okofa toma ayedai eno so yasema menso me kan abusia ya Afenyo Markins bu afu wonsem yi ho pa na wakasa bebre ewo ho na mepese o ka me ho ye kwagi nkyiremu na o kan ye no ebesisi ye abuja baby a wo hwe me bia wo haw ne amane kodan na bia da eda wo so bia no bomode se onimi bedi nkomo ye de samna nwanwaso bi aba ye frene se sika kokko na gold samna wo haw bia da eda wo so bia wo hia sa samna we se bi afi wo ye bema wo hwe me wo bema sam wo pom bema ye ketwa brabeji bula matali edro bi na wo bema enye kese watimi abo adwuma so ache ewo empem ye de akwankyere bi aba abuja no ye hwehwe wo hyebrim a ye frene se mpelifo akwankyere ana se wo betima frene back to sender onipa bi ha onipa bi tata wato bet ewo ho se wo sanity bi obeku bomode so be fa numbers na egu screen ase na woni mi akasa me hwehwe wo hyebrim wi a na bomode se me kire wo ne wo beye.
Good morning, our friends in the media. This morning, the minority caucus is here to express its concerns about the growing lawless conduct of our national security operatives who the government has unleashed on opponents, particularly the MPP appointees of former President Nana Addo Akufo-Addo. The aim of this is to intimidate and frustrate them. We've heard of some raids, and in some cases, these so-called security operatives rob these officials when they are leaving their premises. First was a raid on the home of the former finance minister, Ken Oforiatta, led by one Japa, Richard Japa, a known NDC activist who describes himself as Director of Operations at the National Security. The majority leader, when this matter came before Parliament, apologized on the floor of the House in respect of this lawless conduct. At dawn yesterday, specifically at 5 a.m., Mr. Richard Japa was at it again. This time, he led armed men to the residence of Dr. Addison, the former governor of the Central Bank. According to Japa, he had a warrant to search the premises of Dr. Addison at his Roman Ridge residence. Again, when Dr. Addison inquired from him, he told him that he was looking for a vault, which to them, the man had some money, cash in it. They forced their way, overpowered the security, and entered his premises. This Rambo style approach must cease. This is the first time in the history of our country that a governor of a central bank is being subjected to such a treatment. Very traumatizing. In fact, at the end of their raid, they could not find anything. Unfortunately for the governor, some 10,000 cedis on his bed could not be found. So some of these hungry party foot soldiers that they use, who parade themselves as national security operatives, after all, perhaps not even being paid, and they use this opportunity to steal. The governor's wife's earrings and necklaces were also not traced. They couldn't be found. In other words, those operatives stole these earrings and necklaces. Ghana is a mature democracy, and we should do better. 3 cars, official vehicles of the governor, were also taken away, only to be informed later that they've been parked somewhere, so he should send his drivers to go and pick them. Around 4:30, a call came from this same Richard Japa. These actions undermine democracy and weighing down investor confidence. We call on government to quickly bring a stop to these dastardly acts. These acts of intimidation and terror are relics of the past. They have no place in our democracy. Soon it could lead to some self-protection mechanisms from citizens and people whose lives and property feel threatened. We are a nation of laws. Even legitimate investigations or inquiries should be done in accordance with the law. We are not against accountability, but we are against human rights abuses. In fact, let me add that I visited the family last night around 10:30 p.m. I was with them, Dr. Addison himself, though traumatized, was hearty and he's taking things easy. I went round, saw the property, and in fact also had the opportunity of visiting his office where the CCTV monitor was. And it was unfortunate the way Japa and his men carried themselves, dismantling the CCTV monitor. If indeed they knew that they were on a lawful path, why dismantle the CCTV monitor? Why take the monitor away and all? I believe that we don't need this as a country. Meanwhile, we also want to register this protests regarding the arrest of Oketeche Afrifa Mensah last night. Although he was released last night, we strongly protest his arrest by state security operatives in that Rambo style. Let's enforce the laws with a human face. We rest our case. Thank you very much.
Yeah.